welcome back. So you've decided to sell your house, now what? This is part 2 of a 3-part series, and today we're going to be talking about selling your home through a traditional sale. A traditional sale is one of those that you use a professional real estate realtor to help you sell your home. There are great realtors out there, and there's some that's not so great. So my goal today is to help you understand, one, how to interview. Nothing wrong with interviewing your realtor. You're going to be paying them quite a bit of money to sell your home. Interview them. The second thing is, do you have time? Do you have time to sell? The average time here in the area that I'm in is right around 70 to 76 days to sell your home, or at least to get a contract on it, and then possibly another 30 to 45 days to close. The third thing we're going to look at, do you understand that your home then becomes a showpiece? Meaning, you have to be ready 24/7 to show that home in model condition if you want top dollar, if you want to sell in a timely manner. The third thing that we're going to look at is the cost of using a realtor. So let's go ahead and get started. How to interview your realtor. One, find out where they specialize. Some realtors specialize with multi-units, meaning like maybe small apartments or duplex or quadplex, something like that. Go ahead and find out what they are very excited to sell. If it's someone who just likes horse properties or things like that, you might want to look around. Find someone who has sold in the area, someone that you've seen their sign. Then go ahead and do a little bit of research on them. See how many houses they've sold in the last 6 months. Check out their broker. Go online, look up in your area, go to the website, and you can pull up the realtor website to check them out to see if they've had any complaints, anything going on. Ask them, how have they gone about marketing the homes? Do they do open houses? If so, how many? Do they do partner marketing with other people in their broker's firm where maybe they can generate more people coming through the area? What is their marketing strategy, and what is it that they're promising you? And let me tell you, whatever they say, go ahead and ask them to put that in writing. I've had some experiences where a realtor has told me that they were going to hold 3 open houses. They were going to do a big kaboom marketing strategy where they'd put out 200 signs that would go over 2 different weekends. Needless to say, it never happened. So I felt a little lied to, that the marketing did not take place the way they told me. So go ahead and have them put it in writing. If they're concerned with that, then for me that might raise a red flag. So go ahead and interview. Don't be afraid. This is your investment. You are putting your investment in the hands of a real estate professional who is going to go about trying to get you the most money possible. So interview. Second, do you have the time? If you're in a position where you're not behind on your mortgage, you're not behind in taxes, it's not a you weren't given it as a inheritance, and now what do I do? You didn't have a death in the family. You didn't all of a sudden get a call from your boss saying, hey, I need you to move across the country in 2 weeks. If you have time, this might be the best way to go, because you can sit on it and you're not having to rush to get the house sold. Once you have to rush, this becomes at times a little more detrimental, because you need it to sell, and you just might take less for the property than what it's worth, just because you need to get out of it. So the third one, Showpiece. You're going to have to go in, make sure all the paint is taken care of, tile, chip, floors are all taken care of. You need to do what's called staging. That means remove a lot of your personal belongings so that when someone walks in, they can picture themselves in this home as their home, not your home. So very limited things out, stage it. Something that you would like to walk into if you were going into a model home. Things that look comfortable to you, things that invite you in, but no personal things. So that means you're going to have to be boxing up stuff and getting it ready. And you're going to have to be ready for that 24/7 call. What I mean, Saturday afternoon, you've just worked extra shift, you come home, you're just kicking off your shoes, and the phone rings and your realtor says, "Hey, I have a buyer for you, we're going to be there in an hour. Is that good?" Well, what are you going to say? No, I just kicked my feet up and, I was going to sit back here and relax. No, now you're scrambling around, picking up everything and getting ready to show that house. So that is what happens, and you need to be prepared for that, because that realtor is going to expect that of you so that they can get your home sold. The fourth thing is, what is it going to cost you to use a realtor? So typically, it's going to be right around 6%. Now, you can try to negotiate that, but as it works with a traditional real estate realtor, the broker gets a percentage, the realtor gets a percentage, and then the buyer's agent gets a percentage, which guess who gets to pay for all of that? You've got it, you do. And they might even ask you to pay for closing costs, all of them, or they'll try to negotiate. But once again, the cost to you, you need to make sure you're following those numbers and make sure you're not paying for things that you don't need to pay for. That's where negotiation and contracts is what you're paying your real estate professional for. Make sure that they're good at that they're negotiating the very best price for you. So once again, if you interview and you have all the time in the world to sell, so that it gives you an opportunity not to make a haste choice and take less for your property, you're fine with keeping it a showpiece, maybe even going in and putting a few $1,000s in to make it updated. And you don't mind paying 6% at least to the realtors for selling it to you. So once again, this is a traditional real estate professional, a realtor who can help you sell your home. And thank you for watching. I hope that I've answered some questions. If not, please hit me back with a question, my contact there on the channel. Just shoot me an email and I'll answer any questions that I can. If I don't know the answer, I will look out for someone who can answer it for you. Once again, thank you very much. I'm Janine with Reprieve Real Estate Investors, a division of Priority One Development Group. And we'll look for you again. Come back and watch the channel, because the next one is going to be how to sell to an investor. Thank you.